Ladies and gentlemen, as a member school of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Hicksville High School welcomes you to this interscholastic contest between Holgate High School and Hicksville High School. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. In order to honor America and in respect for our served and who are currently serving to defend our freedoms, please stand and join us in the singing of our national anthem. Tonight's tournament game is sponsored by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Your attendance and support of the student athletes and coaches is appreciated by member schools competing for the right to move on. Though both teams are rivals, they're expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools requests the same from all fans. The officials assigned to this tournament game have met extensive requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been assigned based upon the process approved by the OHSAA's Board of Directors. The officials for this game are Mr. Joseph Allen, Mr. Reyes Ramirez, and Mr. Wayne Osbatter. Gentlemen, welcome to Hicksville. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Hicksville High School. All fans are the guests to respect the effort each of them has put forth preparing for tonight's contest. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administrating the contest, and of course, your team and your opponent. And as important today and as ever, please respect the game. Now let's meet tonight's players and coaches.
Hicksville, we're ready to get things started. It's time.
Coaches for Holgate.
Starting lineup brought to you by
Daniel Garcia. Tony Leaders. Lee Brubaker. Brian Post. And head coach Sean Ford. The coaches for Hicksville. Bailey Tier. John Deal. Dave Blue. And head coach Tony Tier. And now your non-starters for the visiting Holgate Tigers. Number 12, Jake Westrick. Number 15, Micah Mock. Number 20, Xavier McCord. Number 21, Hayden Hartman. 22, Dylan Becker. 32, Richard Bauer. Number 34, Brody Berger. Your non-starters for Hicksville. Number 1, Aaron Klima. Number 4, Tatum Sheets. Number 11, Kyler Baird. Number 21, J.R. Mendoza. Number 23, Boston Huckman. Number 30, Nolan Fayette. Number 35, Maverick Teesbury. Nolan Methvin. your teacher needs to improve his writing.
Yeah, Holgate found trouble against Edgerton the other night. He's going to have to keep his hands off and yet physically move Bergman out of the way. And then let the guards do the rebounding.
And now, your starting lineups for both teams. For Holgate, number 11, Caleb Sonnenberg. For Hicksville, number 2, Josh Myers. For the Tigers, number 14, Robbie Thacker. For the Aces, number 3, Brody Foster. For Holgate, number 23, Abe Kelly. For Hicksville, number 5, Jackson Bergman. For the Tigers, number 24, Gavin Coopersmith. For the Aces, number 12, Mason Slattery. And for Holgate, number 50, Sam Medina. And for the Aces, number 22, Landon Turnbull.
Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to the Red Zone at Hicksville High School. We're here for sectional final basketball action tonight, a game we did not expect to be here at Hicksville for, to be quite honest with you. It was sort of like the odds were stacked against the Aces of being able to host this sectional final, but funny how things work out sometimes. And it's the Aces against Holgate battling here for the sectional title and the opportunity to advance to district level play in Defiance next week. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you here with us alongside Jim Seiler, Chris Warner running the camera for us. Jim, we're ready to get started, and what we're hoping is going to be an exciting sectional final game here tonight.
It will be exciting. That's all there is to it. You're playing at a different level now. You're getting up there where everybody's pretty darn decent.
Yep.
So the Aces have the jump ball and have possession. Bergman gets the ball to Turnbull on the opposite side there. Turnbull dancing with Coopersmith all over him. Coopersmith was the quarterback on Holgate's football team that was just wonderful. A bucket easy for Jackson Bergman from underneath from a nice pass from Turnbull.
Yeah, no, we were saying that Coopersmith, he looks more like a football player or a wrestler than a basketball player. He's got some heft on him.
Yes.
Early 2-0 lead for the Aces. Up and good for Medina. We're tied at 2.
Myers with the ball to Slattery. Slattery across court. Stops, turns, give it to Brody Balser. Balser gives it up to Turnbull. Turnbull carries the ball.
Yep, he bumped into one of the Holgate players and took a step. Yeah, Holgate got here by upsetting the Edgerton Bulldogs in Edgerton on Wednesday night.
Right.
And that combined with the Aces pulling off the upset against Pettisville.
Them, yeah.
Yeah, so
Thacker gets the ball down to Medina. Ball is knocked away and out of bounds.
we'll stay with the Tigers.
Coopersmith to inbound it. Gives it into Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg drives in the lane, puts up a runner. It's rebounded by Bergman. Bergman does the job tonight. The Aces win. Come on, Josh is short.
Nope. He knew he shouldn't have took that shot, too.
Yep,
as soon as it left his hands.
Thacker with the ball out front, number 14. Across the court to Abe Kelly. Kelly is a basketball name at Holgate. There goes Medina underneath again. Yeah, he did. If he didn't travel, nobody does.
Yep.
He shuffled his feet. So the Tigers on top, 4-2. Ball inside to Bergman, gives to Turnbull. Turnbull to Myers. Back to Bergman from 3. No. Rebound, Slattery. The Slattery is getting hammered and hacked, and they finally call a foul.
Call a whistle. They were battling away, and
23 picks up the foul for Kelly.
that's his first and team foul number 1. 5:46 to go here in the opening quarter. It's the Tigers leading the Aces early on 4-2.
Myers to inbound to Turnbull. Cooper Smith all over him. Puts it down low to Bergman. Bergman puts up the jumper, and it's good.
Bergman and Medina, I think, are going to know each other very well by the end of this game.
Yes, they'll know who's chewing gum they started out with.
What brand of toothpaste?
Yes. So Sonnenberg with the ball to Cooper Smith. Out front it went to Kelly. Across to Thacker. Thacker gives to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg with a jumper from outside. It's off the glass. Rebound knocked away, and Josh Myers picks it up quickly down the floor. Gives it to Bergman, and he gets another 2. I'm telling you, Bergman's got to have that kind of night tonight.
Yep. Be nice to see both him and Mr. Turnbull get hot for the Aces this evening.
Yes.
Just under 5 minutes to go, opening quarter. It's the Aces up 6-4.
Cooper Smith in the corner. Cross court to Medina to Thacker. Thacker baseline. Gets it up. Ball is picked up by Brody Balser and given to Myers, and it's Aces up the floor. Meyer to Bergman. Down low to Turnbull, and it's off his hand, and bad pass.
Yep. The Aces have a height advantage. Holgate is quick.
Yes.
So that's how things are kind of balancing out so far.
Richard Bauer in the game, number 32 for Medina for the Tigers.
Yeah. Medina's a big guy, so he'll probably need to spell
He's probably
and rest
gassed
every now
already.
and then. Yeah. Unlike the Aces, who played like 3.5 quarters at Pettisville without a single substitution.
Oh, yes. Block shot by Slattery. Ball went to Bergman. Josh Meyer out front with it. Gives it to Balser. Over to Bergman. Bergman driving on his man. Myers back cross court. Balser for 3. No good. Turnbull's going to get a foul. He was on the back.
That'll be Landon's first and team foul number 1 on the Aces. And Xavier McCord checks in for Holgate.
Sonnenberg with the ball for the Tigers. Over to Kelly. Kelly back to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg gets it out front. Thatcher, 20. McCord. Thacker, 23 others. Kelly. Kelly gives it to Sonnenberg. Back to Kelly. You don't want to let Kelly shoot, because I saw him warming up, and he blows him from long downtown. Thacker, number 14, gives the ball up to McCord down low, and it's partially blocked. Bauer shot, and Aces come away with it. Slattery on the receiving end of that. Aces down low. Turnbull trying to get inside, and he gets fouled.
Yep. Way to do it, draw the foul.
That's right, take it inside. Number 11, Sonnenberg with the personal.
That's his first. Team foul number 2. Aces still up 6-4 with the ball.
Myers inbounds it to Balser. Balser crossed. Kelly was on him. Offensive foul on Josh. Now, I'm telling you, I've seen 3 games in the last week and a half, and they've already called more fouls than they did in a quarter one night.
Yep.
Saw Fairview girls last night. Each team had 1 foul in the first half. Thacker with the ball. Sonnenberg over to Kelly. Kelly to Thacker. Thacker driving on Balser into the corner to Sonnenberg. Back out to Thacker to Kelly. Moving the ball around. McCord with it into the lane. Gives it over to Bauer. And it comes back out to the outside. It's McCord, and he hits a three.
That makes it 7-6 and gives the Tigers their first lead of the game.
Josh Meyer to Slattery. Over to Balser to Meyer. Meyer to Bergman for three. No.
Nope.
Slattery with the rebound. Gives it up and no good. Rebound by Thacker.
Minute 44 left in our opening quarter. Bergman will pick up a foul. That'll be team foul number 3 on the Aces. First personal for Bergman.
Holgate will get the ball to inbound. Thacker to inbound it. Over to Sonnenberg, out front, McCord, across to Cooper Smith, back to McCord. Into corner to Thacker. McCord with it to Sonnenberg. Medina wanting it inside, gets the ball, knocked away by Bergman. Bergman to the hoop.
Wave it off.
And we got a foul on number 20.
And we've got an injury.
Uh-oh.
So number 20, Xavier McCord, picks up the personal foul. That'll be team foul number 3, I believe, for the Aces. And we've got, I think that's Cooper Smith.
Cooper Smith is on the floor.
So they're over there looking at him. He went down and grabbed his ankle and was obviously in a lot of pain.
Exactly.
So minute 19 to go here in our opening quarter. We want to say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast tournament underwriters, making it possible for us to bring you Aces sectional basketball action here on Hicksville Community Television and on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, stop by, check out the great selection they have on the lots at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships right here in Hicksville, Ohio, or you can check complete dealer inventory online at jimschmidtauto.com. And another big thank you also to the Hicksville Athletic Boosters, proudly supporting Aces athletics throughout each and every school year.
So Cooper Smith, that's probably the worst injury he's had.
Yep.
And he's was quarterback on the football team.
And they're going to set him down front here and see if they can work on him and
at least get him out of pain.
Whether or not he'll be back in the game, we do not know, but they've got to wipe the floor down over on the baseline where he went down. They still have all of the safety protocols in place.
So the Aces will get the ball to inbound it. Josh Myers will be doing the honors.
Minute 19 to go in our opening quarter.
Gets it out to Slattery. Across to Balser. Balser on the move. Josh Myers. Over to Turnbull. Turnbull with it. Turnbull to Bergman. Bergman to the hoop. It's off his leg.
Yep.
Bergman's leg hit the ball last. So Holgate has the ball with exactly 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. 7-6, they are in the lead.
Yep.
Thacker to Sonnenberg to McCord, back to Thacker. Kelly, Sonnenberg with it. To Thacker, tried to drive. Sonnenberg out front. McCord, it's up, no good. Bergman with the rebound. Down to Turnbull. Turnbull in the lane, goes in, gives it to Slattery, and it's off the rim, and he was fouled.
I think Slattery was a little taken by surprise by that pass. I'm sure that they intended to do it, but
yeah,
the pass came in at a kind of an awkward angle, so kudos to him for controlling the ball and getting the shot up.
Drawing the foul.
Yeah.
Medina was the one that got the personal. Slattery's first is no good. We're down to 25.8, and Slattery's second is good.
And I'll make it a tie game, 7 each. 7-all, the Tigers with the ball coming up the floor.
Sonnenberg with it out front, calling for the play, setting it up for one shot. We're down to 10 seconds. Sonnenberg with it. Bergman on him. He's not going to get a shot. Thacker with Bergman on him now. In the corner, it goes to McCord. Nice block.
Wouldn't have mattered anyway. The buzzer went off before the ball left his hand.
And
so
that's the end of the first quarter of play with the score tied at 7. Holgate 7 Aces.
Well, we want to thank you for joining us here for our live stream coverage on the HIX-TV YouTube channel, or if you're watching later on the Mediacom Channel 12 tape delay, or on demand for YouTube. Got Channel 15 here for their highlight zone.
Really?
Some video. Again, we want to say a big thank you to the Hicksville Athletic Boosters, helping to underwrite our tournament coverage and offset some of our costs for the broadcast license fees and so forth. I want to thank them so very much. If you're interested in learning more about being a member of the Athletic Boosters, you can contact Jeff Slattery at the high school office or look up Mr. Jack Schock. He'll be happy to fill you in as well. And a big thank you also to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. All right, one quarter in the book, and it's all even.
Yes, it is. It's like we played 8 minutes for nothing. Only thing that counts is
that score at the end.
Score at the end is right. So McCord will inbound it to Sonnenberg for the Tigers. Over to Kelly. Kelly, the gunner, hasn't gotten a shot yet tonight, so we'll keep it that way. McCord outside. He's hit a 3. Inside it goes to Medina. Shot.
Good.
Up by Thacker and good.
Makes it a 9-7 game.
Slattery, Bergman. Ball stolen by Thacker.
And stolen on the other side. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Aces.
So Bergman will inbound it for Hicksville. To Slattery. Get it across to Meyer. Turnbull with it. Heading to the hoop. Bring it back out to Bergman. Bergman gives it to Balser. Into the lane. Out to Turnbull. Bergman.
Nope.
Get up there. Slats. That away.
Yeah.
And a foul.
That'll be
Kelly's second.
Yep, that'll be team foul number 5 on the Tigers now with 6:55 to go in the first half.
Kelly and Medina set down, and into the game comes number 32, Bauer again, and number 21, Hayden Hartman. And Slattery's
Gets it.
free throw is good. 3-point play puts the Aces up by 1, 10-9. McCord in the corner to Thacker. Thacker, Bauer asking him for it. McCord has it in the corner again. Back out to Thacker. Across court, Hartman. Ball driven inside to Sonnenberg. It's short and it's off Holgate, out of bounds. Bauer touched it last. Balser inbounds to Myers and walking it up. Balser to Turnbull. Down low it goes to Bergman.
Oh,
In and out. That's 2 of them for him. Thacker with it. Balser stopping him. McCord to Sonnenberg. Cross court. Hartman. Thacker gets it. Thacker runs that back baseline. Sonnenberg to Thacker. Coach wanting to bring it back out. Bauer set a pick and they didn't use it. McCord with it. Gives to Thacker.
5.5 minutes to go in the half.
Thacker in the lane and stolen by Bergman. Bauer ran away from that one and it came right to Bergman.
Here we go.
Not that time. McCord with the rebound. Thacker to Hartman. And McCord. Slattery on him. Bauer with it. To Sonnenberg. Outside it goes to Hartman. A rebound to Brody Balser. Ball is down. Across to Turnbull. Turnbull wanted to go inside. Bergman from outside. And he's off on the three tonight. Way down low, they missed Bauer. He was wide open down under the hoop.
Still 10-9 Aces.
Thacker with it. Ball knocked away. Still down, still down. Holgate picks it up. McCord to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg to the hoop, and it's good.
And that'll change the lead over to Holgate, up on top now 11-10. Under 4 minutes to go. Past the halfway point of this second quarter.
Slattery with it to Meyer. Down low to Bergman and off his hand. Just a little too much mustard on it.
Yep.
Got a timeout called by the Tigers.
3:49 to go here in quarter number 2. And our first timeout of the night. Tigers leading the Aces by a point, 11-10, and they're going to take a full 1 minute timeout here. So far, foul situation, the Tigers have committed 5 team fouls. The Aces have only committed 3. Aces have been a little bit cold from the field, Jim. And and maybe a little rusty on some of their passing.
Yeah, just a couple of the shots they've taken have been ill-advised.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of difficult when somebody's pushing on you and you do a shot having your back turned to the basket. But it'll happen.
Yep. Like I said, the winner of this game will advance to district level play in Defiance next week.
Comfort Smith still can't get up. He's setting up, but he's got ice on him. Medina back in the ball game for the Tigers, and number 32, Richard Bauer, is sitting down. Sonnenberg with the ball. Balser on him. McCord to Sonnenberg down on the baseline. McCord with it across to Thacker. Thacker missed Medina inside, wide open. McCord. Thacker with it. McCord in the corner. Ball knocked away from him, and it's picked up by Thacker. Good, somebody stopped him there.
Yep.
McCord with it. Over to Sonnenberg.
3 minutes left in the half.
Hartman coming around side. Sonnenberg fake over to Hartman. Out front, McCord in the lane. Changes his shot because of the Bergman, and Myers gets the rebound. Balser with it. Down low to Turnbull. Turnbull Glass
There
is
we
good.
go. Turnbull makes it a 12-11 game with the Aces back on top. 2:27 left in the half.
Sonnenberg with it to Hartman, to McCord, to Thacker. Hartman to McCord. Sonnenberg, pass.
Medina in a world
Jiminy.
of trouble. Wow.
Put the ball up high on the backboard and it fell in the hole.
13-12 Holgate now with 1:56 left in the half.
Meyer back out front to Balser with Slattery. And down to Turnbull. Got the hoop.
Turnbull makes it a 14-13 game, and the Aces retake the lead.
Thacker with the ball in the corner to Hartman. Over to Medina, cross court, McCord in the corner to Sonnenberg. Gets short, grabbed the ball. It was off Turnbull out of bounds. Bowers coming into the game. Medina's already winded. He's grabbing his pant legs.
Yep.
McCord setting down. Sonnenberg in the game. Thacker.
1:20 left.
Bowers in the corner. Gets the ball out front. Sonnenberg. Thacker in the lane at the free throw line. Gives it back out to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg makes a move on Meyer in the corner. It goes to Hartman. It's long and Slattery.
Slattery held off, and the ball gets recovered before it goes out of bounds. And now it'll be thrown out of bounds by Jackson Bergman. So it'll stay with the Tigers. Coach Tier is
beside himself.
Not happy.
Right. Kelly into the game. We're going to look for a three-pointer here. He's going to hold the ball for a last shot. Thacker out on top, over to Sonnenberg. Slattery
got a piece of it. It'll go out of bounds, and they'll have to reset again.
Hartman to inbound it. Comes into Thacker. Thacker with Turnbull on him. Thacker to Sonnenberg. Switched on the defense. Turnbull took Sonnenberg. Right into the lane. Down to 11. 9. There's Kelly. Don't let him get the ball. Sonnenberg, and Natton's not going to get there. And it hits up above, and that's the end of the first half of play with the Aces up on top by the meager 1 point of 14-13.
So we reached halftime of this sectional final basketball game. Glad to have you here with us. And again, this is Boys Division 4 Northwest District action. Halftime score again, it's the Aces leading the visiting Holgate Tigers 14-13. Jim and I are going to take a bit of a break, but we invite you to stay tuned. We will be back, and we will have all the exciting second half play-by-play action coming your way right here on HIX-TV. And, of course, for those of you with us live on HIX-TV's YouTube channel, the live stream, we will keep the live stream going here during halftime. 9 minutes and 25 seconds before we tip off quarter number 3. Take a little bit of a pause here to wet my whistle.
I had one of them too.
Yeah, about 90 seconds or so before we tip off the third quarter. Jim and I will sort of resume the broadcast with unofficial scoring for the first half and everything. It shouldn't take us too long to get everything compiled because there really has not been a lot of scoring here.
3 people for Hicksville have scored.
Yep.
And it's good.
Yeah. Everything totals up for me, too.
I didn't even have to take my shoes off. Just one of them.
Oh. Feels good to stand up.
Yes. Yes, it does. Especially when you're sitting there and leaning and shoving and pushing.
Yep. Well, we do want to say a big thank you to Misters Haught and Overmeyer, the co-athletic directors here at Hicksville High School. Win or lose this game, this will be the last basketball game that we play here for the 2020-2021 season, so school year. So, again, we want to just pass along our sincerest thanks to both those gentlemen who have helped us out immeasurably throughout the entire course of the year. Out there at the football stadium, and they've helped us out sometimes on the road and for volleyball and basketball. We really appreciate having such a top-drawer athletic department to work with here at Hicksville. It's been a good season. It's been a lot of fun. And hopefully it ain't over yet. I'm not sure. I know that the other game going on tonight is Toledo Christian, and I'm not sure who they are playing. But the winner of that game will be the opponent of whoever wins this game in Defiance next week on March the 2nd, I believe it is.
Toledo Christian is playing North Central.
Okay.
Let's see.
And Toledo Christian is the real deal, too.
Yes,
so,
yes, they are.
So North Central is going to have their hands full tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, Toledo Christian was number 2 seed behind Antwerp at number 1.
So Antwerp is in the other half of the brackets. So, like I said, should the Aces win this game, they will play the winner of Toledo Christian and North Central, and that will be on March the 2nd at Defiance, and that will be a 7:30 tip-off. Chris Warner working away, taking care of all that social media stuff. Chris is searching right now to see if he can come up with either a live stream feed or at least a scoreboard update or whatever for Toledo Christian, but so far he's had no luck. But again,
Toledo Christian, they'd be playing in Toledo.
Yeah. So, and we'll see. Again, we've been having some. There's been some issues with the internet for some people, and so hopefully we're doing okay. Christopher and my phones are working all right on the cellular data, and so. The melt-off continues. They're saying we could see 50-degree temperatures over the weekend.
Yes, Sunday, 53.
I'm ready for that.
Yeah, as long as there isn't anything that comes behind it.
Yeah, that's true. If it's just rain and stuff, I wouldn't mind that so much, as long as it's not like huge thunderstorms and tornadoes and stuff.
They said...
Okay. Yeah, so 32-19 Toledo Christian, but so 57 seconds left in the half, and 34-19 Toledo Christian.
Okay.
Which is, again, not unexpected.
Right, right. because, like you said, they are the real deal.
And, you know, we'd like to see Defiance, obviously, or not Defiance, we'd like to see the Aces go to Defiance and go all the way. But at the same time, what a whale of a game that would be with Toledo Christian facing off against the Archers for a district championship.
You're right. Because that would be a battle.
So we're down to about 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in our halftime break. The team's coming back out onto the floor. We should make mention that in the first half, one of the key players for Holgate, Gavin Coopersmith, went down with I'm assuming it's just a really badly twisted or strained ankle. Doc Haggerty taped it up, but he is still not able to walk on it or put any weight on it.
Right.
So he will be done. And Coopersmith is, I believe, a senior.
Yes.
So this may be his last game, but hopefully he's doing okay. He's got a couple big bags of ice, and he's getting himself comfortable and encasing that ankle in bags of ice down there.
Got enough ice there to start a party.
So everybody will be out warming up. Aside from that, nobody in really any foul trouble after the first half of action. Abe Kelly, I believe, is the only player that had more than one foul. And the Aces just have Myers, Bergman, and Turnbull just with one foul each. So, again, nothing to really worry about there.
There's been some loose ball chasing on the floor that could have been, fouls for several people, but didn't happen that way.
So we'll see what kind of adjustments these teams have made in the halftime locker room. They'll be adjusting to each other. They'll be adjusting to the way the officials are calling the game.
Right. That's big. Because the officials, if you started watching at the beginning, they were playing things pretty tight, and they've loosened it all the way up.
Welcome back to the Red Zone as we're about 1 minute 20 seconds away from tipping off quarter number 3. And if you are just joining us here at halftime, it's the homestanding Aces leading the Holgate Tigers in this sectional final tournament basketball game, 14-13. The score, a 1-point lead for the Aces, as this one has been a battle, at least so far, in the first half. And before we get things started in quarter number 3, it's not going to take very long, but we'll take a quick look at the unofficial scoring in the first half. Jim, I'll take care of Holgate.
All right, you got it.
Pretty easy there. Big man down low, Sam Medina, has managed to power himself underneath the bucket 3 times and get a field goal. So he led the team with scoring and 6 points in the first half. And after that, it was a 3-pointer from Xavier McCord, a bucket and 2 from Thacker, and a bucket and 2 from Sonnenberg, and that's it for their scoring.
Now for the Aces, Jackson Bergman, he did the same thing as Medina did for the Aces, as he scored 3 baskets and 6 points. Followed up by Mason Slattery doing his steady work out there. He had a bucket and 2 for 3 on the free throw line for 4 points. And Landon Turnbull had 2 baskets for 4 for the Aces, 14.
So there you have it, 14-13. Aces will have the ball to start the third quarter. Glad to have you with us here on the live stream from the Red Zone. We're underway in the second half with the play-by-play. Here's Jim Meyer. Jim Seiler. Mike Meyer is sitting right next to me. I got an excuse tonight.
Got you. Okay, Slattery with the ball out front, gives it to Bergman. Bergman on Medina, or Medina on Bergman. Down low to Slats. Up off the glass and good.
That's the way. Start off hot.
That was a switch, because Bergman had always been down low.
Yep.
So Sonnenberg with the ball, gives it to Kelly. Kelly to Thacker. Out to Sonnenberg. Across to McCord in the corners. Kelly.
Nope.
No.
And that comes out with Slattery.
He came out with it between his arms.
Yeah. Downtown.
Yeah! Turnbull. with the first three of the night.
That's an NCAA Division I free three-pointer.
Oh, Sonnenberg out front. Balser on him over to Thacker.
19-13 now, Aces in the lead.
Turnbull. And Thacker went to the hoop.
Makes it 19-15, cuts the Aces lead to 4.
Bergman underneath. No. Short. Kelly with it. Sonnenberg up the floor to McCord. Back to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg in the lane. Doesn't put up a shot, and then he does.
Yeah, he does. Good job by the Tigers. Cut the lead back to 2. As they counteract the Aces' little mini run there. Well,
Slattery gets the foul.
That'll be Mason's first, and that'll be team foul number 1 on the Aces for this second half. Comes with 6:06 to go in the third quarter, and the Aces leading 19-17.
Sonnenberg working on Balser in the lane. He tried to do it again, and Bergman stayed down this time. He's out. The ball was to McCord, and it rebounded by Turnbull. Turnbull up the floor. Shot from outside, no good. Rebound, and it comes off to Kelly. Kelly down to Sonnenberg from way outside. It's short, right to Bergman. Myers with it. Sonnenberg on him. Slattery with it, out front. Over to Balser, Myers down low to Turnbull. Out to Myers. Josh has it. Gives it up. Bergman down low. Over to Balser. Into Turnbull. Turnbull. And we got a blocking foul on McCord. He didn't believe it.
That's 2 on Xavier. And that's team foul number 1 for the Tigers here in this second half. Common foul. San Medina.
There's been several foot shuffles on the floor tonight. None of them have been called. Slattery with it. Over to Myers. Myers looking inside. Spins, gives it out to Brody Balser. Over to Slattery. Looking for Turnbull. We got Turnbull and Bergman down low on both sides. One in each side. Myers with it. Over to Slattery. Balser. Inside to Turnbull. Back to Balser for 3. Got it!
Balser makes it a 22-17 game and puts the Aces back up by 5.
Thacker with it to Sonnenberg or the Tigers. Back to Thacker. Bowers set the pick. Didn't get the roll off of it. 14 is Thacker with another 2. You got them have that 15-footer, it's going to go. Balser with it. Down to Turnbull. Balser rebounds. Ball is loose on the floor, rolling around.
It'll be a jump ball, and I think it'll go to the Tigers.
Holgate.
Yep.
Hartman into the game for McCord for the Tigers.
3:44 to go in quarter number 3. Aces up by 3, 22-19.
Official asking for a towel. Didn't get it. Now he's wiping the floor with his shoe. We're going to run play number 1. Sonnenberg letting everybody know. Thacker with it to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg on Balser. Bergman steps up on Sonnenberg. Goes to the corner. Hartman back out to Thacker. He's sitting in that range. Sonnenberg in the corner to Thacker in the lane. Down low it goes to Bauer and picked up by Slattery.
Slattery grabbed it this time.
Yes, he did.
Didn't let it get away from him. Good job by Mason.
Turnbull. Balser.
Ooh.
Not that time. Thacker with the rebound, looking down floor. Missed him. Was Bauer down there. Sonnenberg to Kelly in the corner. Get to it. There you go.
2:52 left in the third quarter. Aces up 22-19 with the ball.
Myers with it. To Balser. Out to Turnbull to Myers. Inside to Bergman. And it's taken away by Bowers. Thacker up the floor with it. Looking for Bauer down low. Bauer wanted the ball. Sonnenberg with it. Over to Bauer, or over to Kelly. Out front, Hartman, Sonnenberg, Thacker. Kelly with it. Across court, Hartman. Bowers. And he gets a two-pointer.
Makes it a one-point game again, 22-21. As the Tigers just keep hanging around.
Yep.
Slattery's going to be fouled finally.
Really?
.32, and that'll be Bauer.
Yep.
Nope, no, they're going to give it on number 14.
Bauer looks like he's in bad shape.
So they'll give the foul to Thacker. That'll be his first and team foul number 2, and Slattery at the line to shoot 2. Got it.
McCord into game for Hartman, and Medina comes in.
Got them both. And timeout on the floor.
Slats. Good shot.
Minute 47 to go in quarter number 3. Aces up by 3, 24-21. And this will be the first timeout called by Hicksville tonight. A quick 30-second timeout from Coach Tony Tier. As we have as much as is allowed by the health department, a pretty good sized crowd here in the Red Zone Gymnasium tonight.
Bowers is a kid that just came out of the game for Medina. He must have got hit in the stomach or something. He was bent over.
Yep. So Medina back out on the floor right now. It'll be Holgate's ball out of bounds on the baseline. A minute 47 to go in the third quarter.
Oh, we go. Tigers with the ball. Kelly holding the ball out front. I would say Kelly is their shooter. He's gotten one shot all night. Sonnenberg over in the corner. McCord, it's short. McCord with it to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg goes to the hoop. No good. Rebound Bergman. Myers down floor. Thacker with the pass. Would have been nice to have gotten that one.
Yeah.
McCord from the corner again. McCord with the rebound. Not there. Turnbull with the ball. Up the floor. No. And we got a foul on Medina.
And that'll give Turnbull 3.
He put Turnbull down. Bang.
That'll be second. That'll be the second personal on Sam Medina. That'll be team foul number 3 on the Tigers. And Landon Turnbull will go to the line to shoot 3.
Medina is the enforcer.
Yep. especially now that Kupfersmith is on the bench.
Right.
First one's good for Turnbull. Makes it 25-21.
Missed the second.
They'll have one more.
Missed that one.
But there you go.
Slattery picks it up and puts it in.
So we got 3 points either way.
Yeah.
27-21 Aces with
Slats.
30 seconds.
10 points tonight.
Under 30 now.
Turnbull, Thacker with the ball, gives to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg pulls it out.
They're going to hold for the last shot.
Yep.
Who's their three-point shooter on the floor?
23. He's in the corner over there. Now that's a walk.
Yeah.
Finally they called one.
Well, we'll see if the Aces can get it down the floor in 4.5 seconds.
Yeah! Oh! How to go? Jackson Bergman with the big three.
At the buzzer. Woo! We're done with quarter number 3. And at the end of 3, it's the Aces leading the Tigers by 9, 30-21. I'll let Jim catch his breath, and
Yeah, thanks.
I'll do the same here. We'll say a big thank you once again to our basketball tournament underwriters, making our coverage possible on HIX-TV. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. We want to thank them for being with us throughout the entire school year whenever you see Aces sports action on Hicksville Community Television, whether it's the HIX-TV YouTube channel, the Facebook page, or on Mediacom Channel 12. They're the ones help making it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Thanks also to the Hicksville Athletic Boosters, proud to support Aces athletics each and every school year, and proud to be a part of our Aces tournament basketball coverage on Hicksville Community Television.
And you wondered if they could get the ball down 4 in 4.5 seconds?
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. And put a 3 on the end of it.
So we'll get ready for the last 8 minutes of regulation. The Holgate coach is bending the officials' ear about something.
Yeah. Too much forearm. So the Aces start the fourth period with the ball. Slattery has it. Looking out front to Balser, over to Myers. Down in the corner to Balser. Out front, Slattery to Myers. Inside Turnbull. Myers, he give up a 3. Slattery with it, out front. Myers. Cross to Slattery, back to Myers. Inside to Turnbull.
And that's going to be on Turnbull, his second. That'll be team foul number 2 on the Aces, and Holgate will get the ball side court out of bounds. So nice way to break up the fast break basket possibility.
Yes. Thacker with it to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg's playing a nice ball game for the Tigers. Off the glass. Ball goes out front to Kelly. Kelly into the lane. Over to McCord to Thacker. Thacker from 3. Got it.
Got it. Makes it 30-24 and cuts the Aces lead to 6.
Turnbull backing out. McCord on him. Backing away. Gonna drive a little bit. Backing away. Goes into the middle. Gives it to Balser. Balser to Meyer. Spins. Gives it to Balser. Goes it back to Turnbull. Turnbull. Looking down low. Bergman just got another one.
Yep. His second and team foul number 3 on the Aces now. With 6:12 to go in the game.
So Sonnenberg to Thacker to Kelly. Back to Sonnenberg to McCord. Holgate holding the ball out front. Lob inside.
Bergman.
Bergman goes way up and pulls that ball down.
Turnbull.
Yeah! Turnbull with a nice drive to the hoop. I'm getting excited, I think. Thacker with it. Sonnenberg on the outside to Thacker. Thacker running the show here. Wanted to get a shot, couldn't get it loose. Ball's down low. And Medina. Nice pass.
Oh, Slattery, good hands.
No kidding. Down low. Yeah! That's the way to go.
Timeout on the floor. I knew it even before they called it.
Oh, yes, it had to be.
Aces jump out now to a 10-point lead, and the Tigers got to call timeout to see if they can stop the bleeding. 5:01 to go. Wow, 34-24.
They brought Bowers back into the ball game.
Yep. Medina is shot. I mean, he's sitting on the sideline.
Yeah.
And they said he's the enforcer, and he doesn't have Kupferstein to trade off with. So, but he's only good for about 2-3 minutes of playing time. And
he's used to playing football.
Yeah. So they've been rotating him in and out as best they can. A full 1 minute timeout for the Tigers.
Yes, but they can catch it.
All right. Toledo Christian leading 42-34 in the third quarter. And the other game we're kind of keeping an eye on tonight. The winner of that game plays the winner of this game at 7:30 on, I think it's Tuesday, the 2nd of March.
Yep.
At Defiance.
2nd of March.
I believe that's at Defiance High School.
Yes, it is.
5:01.
At 7:30 p.m.
Yeah, we don't get lucky with an early session game.
Because they stick to the times.
Yep.
I was down there to Elida last night. It was scheduled for 7:30, and that's when it went.
Yep. They're very, very particular. I was told here they were going to do the national anthem at 6:55.
Turnbull with the partial block on Thacker. And Turnbull gets the ball back. Gives it to Bergman. Bergman to Meyer.
Aces can afford to be patient and play their game.
Balser. Back to Bergman. Over to Turnbull. Inside to Slattery. It's good.
What a look from Turnbull to feed that ball into Mason Slattery. 36-24 Aces.
Yes. Sonnenberg working on Balser to the hoop.
Nope.
Shot no good. Slattery pulls off the rebound. He's playing a yeoman's job out here tonight.
Yep, I think Bergman might have grazed it with his fingertips on the shot, and then Slattery was right there to grab the board.
His claws snatched onto it. Get rid of the ball.
Bergman.
Yes!
39-24. It's now a 15-point lead for the Aces with 3:45 left in the contest.
Thacker out front with it to McCord. Over to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg working on Turnbull. Puts up a shot. It's no good. Bergman with the board. It seems like they've gone cold. Myers with it to Slattery. Slats out to Bergman. Good!
Bergman with another bucket.
And another timeout. A full timeout this time for Hicksville.
So the Aces going to take a full 1 minute break. Right now, both teams
need to rest.
Yeah, both teams with 3 team fouls. So both teams 3 fouls that they can give, or they would have to make up really quick to put their opponent into the bonus.
Right. It had Bergman with 14, Slattery with 14.
Yep.
Turnbull with 10. We got 3 guys in doubles. I think that's about all of the scoring except for a Brody Balser triple.
That's at 41-24.
Yep. Ready to rumble here.
Here we go. Aces up.
Fun and games. It's that time of the season.
Yep. 3:10 left in regulation. Tigers with the ball out of bounds on the baseline. Fourth quarter action. Division 4 sectional semifinal, or sectional final.
Sonnenberg on Balser. Pick set by Kelly. Sonnenberg to the hoop.
Nothing there.
Can't get that. Shot from outside by McCord. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Sonnenberg. That guy is all over the floor, and it's over and back.
2:48. Checking the inflation on the ball there.
Yeah, I think it was wiping it.
Yeah.
Turnbull with McCord on him.
Oop.
Ball knocked away and out of bounds.
Stays with the Aces.
Myers with it. Pulls the trigger, get it in. Slattery out front with it. Thacker on him. Gives it to Bergman. Bergman, Bowers pushing on him. Slattery. Back to Bergman.
Waving it off.
And we're going to have a foul on Bowers.
Yep.
His first.
His first team foul number 4. And again, a common foul, so Aces ball on the baseline.
Turnbull receives the inbound. Over to Slattery. Slattery in the lane. And it's gone for a travel. They took it away from him. They took it back and then got called for the travel.
2:17 to go in regulation. Aces 41, Tigers 24. Holgate with the ball. Down by 17.
Well, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be walking the ball up the floor. Somebody's needs a break.
Thacker.
Thacker's playing a heck of a second half.
Yep. I've got him for unofficially 11 points for the game.
Myers with it. And he's going to be fouled by Sonnenberg.
Yep. That'll be Sonnenberg's second and team foul number 5.
Yeah, they're climbing.
Yep.
1:52 remaining in this match. This is like a wrestling match.
So might be getting to the point where the Aces are going to need to hit their free throws.
Yes.
To put this one away.
Oh, nice play. Bergman would have been over
save,
and back. Yeah. He's out front. Got Bowers on him. Bowers abusing him.
And that'll be another one on Bowers. Richard Bauer gets his second. So Bauer gets team foul number 6, and the next one puts the Aces at the line.
1:42 remaining. Into Slattery. Slattery, Thacker on him.
Yep. They're a little too close to the half-court line for that exchange.
Yep. Thacker from outside. Bingo. They're going to call a timeout. And he was
He
fouled.
was fouled, so he'll get a chance for a 4-point play. It's 41-29 Tigers.
Slattery got the foul.
That's Mason's second, and team foul number 4 on the Aces. And Robbie Thacker at the line to shoot one. Got
Roll
it.
is good.
That's the first free throw they've hit the whole game. Oh. And we'll have another whistle and another foul underneath the basket. And Bergman's going to go to the line.
Yep. 32 again. Bauer.
Bauer's third, team foul 7. Bergman at the line with 1:22 left in regulation. Oh, he'll get one more.
Just a little roll around. Kelly just told Thacker to get on the lane.
Got
There you
that
go.
one. Makes it a 12-point game, 42-30.
Turnbull with the steal. Gives it to
Bergman.
Bergman. Bring it back.
Yeah, Bergman will just.
Not too far out. And we're going to have the foul by Thacker.
On Slattery. Thacker's second. And team foul number 8. So 1-1 for Mason Slattery with 1:05 to go in the
Number
game.
34, a new player, Brody Burgle.
Yeah. They said ball. You almost said Balzer, didn't you? Burgle and Balzer.
Burgle.
The Brodies.
Yep.
So, and also checking in number 22, that's Dylan Becker. And number 15 comes into the game, Micah Bach. And here comes number 12, Jack Westrick, as the Tigers raise the white flag.
I think the flag has been flown. Slattery at the line.
Let all the youngsters, number 33 in there as well. I don't have him on my roster.
You're right.
So,
I don't either.
But he's letting all of the kids get to say they played in a sectional final game.
Yep.
Slattery hits it. He'll get the bonus.
A sectional final game that Mason Slattery dominated.
Yeah. he's the player of the game.
Oh, no kidding. No doubt.
And a lot of it had nothing to do with he got a lot of points, but a lot of his player of the game is for all the other stuff he did out there on the floor tonight. Yeah,
he's coming out of the game.
Well-deserved round of applause, standing O from the bench as
Here
Mason
comes
Slattery. Austin Hootman will come in to finish up the game. Get the seniors in. Josh Myers will get a breather.
Here we got.
And we also have Aaron Kleeman.
Yeah.
Getting some PT as same as Maverick
Here comes
Keysbury.
Maverick Keysbury for Turnbull.
And Turnbull. Even the Holgate coach.
Yeah, I got that.
Holgate coach congratulating both Turnbull and Slattery as they came off the floor with a good game.
Yep.
Class all around.
Yes, it is.
So here we go.
So we got new people I got to know. Westrick with the ball for Holgate. Jack Westrick gives it up to 34, Brody Burgle. The 23.
To number 33, the mystery
the
player.
mystery player. Number 12 is Westrick.
Keysbury gets his hand on it.
Burgle to the hoop. Nothing there. And the big
Westrick.
rebound by Klima.
So Balzer will bring it up across the timeline.
35 seconds left, and the Aces will be moving on.
Yes, indeed. We'll see
Boston Hoopman holding it out front. Nobody's going to be fouling anymore.
Nope.
And Hicksville calls a timeout to get
They're going to
Bergman off.
pull Bergman.
Pull Bergman off.
And they probably will pull Balzer too. Or maybe not. They might be short personnel, so Balzer may have to stay out there.
I can't believe Bergman.
Nope, they pulled Hootman, and they brought in Mendoza. They're leaving Bergman out there and Balzer. Probably just in
going to
case.
stand and leave the clock run.
Yeah. So we've got 12 seconds.
44-30.
So a sectional final championship. They'll be cutting down the nets here at the red zone shortly.
Good ball game.
As
ball game.
The Tigers came to town and they made it quite the ball game. They were neck and neck through 3 quarters, basically, and the Aces started pulling away there.
The Aces outscored them by 8 in the third quarter, and that was the big difference.
So we're going to hope that maybe by the time we wrap up our post game here, we'll have a score from the North Central Toledo Christian game to pass along to you. But we do know, again, that the Aces will be playing at Defiance next week on Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. in a district semifinal. So we'll tally up the unofficial scoring.
I got it.
Yep, I got it. Mine all tally too, so I'll let you
Wonderful.
go right ahead.
All right, here we go. For the Holgate Tigers, Bailey Sonnenberg played a super game at point guard, played a super ball game, had 1 basket for 2 points. Robbie Thacker, number 2.
I had Sonnenberg with 2 for 4.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Anyway, Robbie Thacker had 15 for the game. He had
a second half
2 triples, yes.
Yeah.
He had, 2 points in the first half.
Yep.
And 13 in the second half. Great job.
Yeah, Thacker's a junior, but he was one of those players that you get to a certain point, it's like, hey, this is our last game. Somebody's got to step up. And he went to town.
Sonnenberg was a senior. Thacker's a junior. Xavier McCord, he's a freshman.
Yep.
He had 5 points. Richard Bauer had a basket for 2. And Sam Medina had 3 buckets for 6 points. He had them all in the first half.
Yep. And then 3 aces in double figures tonight.
Yes. Starting at the
Balzer was the low man on the totem pole.
At the bottom, Balzer had 1 triple for 3. And after that, it was Landon Turnbull with 3 baskets, 1 triple, and a free throw for 10. Then we went to Jackson Bergman. He had 2 triples, 4 buckets, and a free throw for 15. And the player of the game tonight,
no doubt about
it, was Mason Slattery because of the rebounding job he did and because of the scoring that he came up with. He had 5 buckets and 6 free throws out of 7 shots. Unbelievable. He must have did what I told him the other day.
He was practicing.
Yeah, so he had 16 points for the Aces, total of 44.
And like Jim said, Slattery more than 16 points. I mean, he had some great hands. He had some terrific saves. He saved an over and back with a remarkable move. He had a couple of incredible and some steals, some assists, and just doing a yeoman's job figuring out how to work his way down low and get in there and get those easy 2-point shots.
He worked himself inside really, really well, coming from outside to down there. Jeez, it was unbelievable, some of the stuff that he did. Of course, Jackson Bergman, he did the same thing rebounding-wise. He was all over the place.
Yeah, and like I said, in Turnbull, quiet night for him, only 10 points.
Yeah, but they were doubling and tripling him.
So
the team's going to have to find out that there's other people out there besides Landon.
Now, we are assuming, based on the last score we heard in the third quarter, that Toledo Christian is going to continue their lead and be victorious tonight in their sectional final. And like I said, if right now Chris Warner went down to the floor and he's taking some snapshots for our Facebook and Instagram pages, is
cool,
doing his social media stuff. But yeah, we will be on the road next week to Defiance And we will be playing in the late game. I'm going to, like I said, most likely Toledo Christian. So it's going to be an opportunity to see really one of the premier teams in the Defiance district. And
I've seen them on TV, and they are the real deal.
Yeah. So, like I said, hopefully the Aces will be around for the. Oh, we've been. All right, somebody's watching us, and Christopher, when he went down to, I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. When Christopher went down to take pictures, he didn't point the
camera
at the basket, so people couldn't see them cutting down the hoops. So I'm sorry. So Christopher loses his bonus. He doesn't get the Snickers bar. Boy, oh boy!
How about that? The coach turns around and waves at us.
We had Coach Tier, and we had Mr. Slattery, the principal. So people must have been.
We're taking orders.
Yeah. Been texting him saying, "Hey, tell those doofuses up there to point the camera in the right direction."
Yes. Well, our doofus went downstairs.
Yeah, so I said, don't blame us, folks. It's not. And like I said, I didn't realize that he hadn't done it. Jim and I were looking at each other and we're chatting away after a great basketball game, and so I'm glad they were able to catch our attention and get everything worked out. So we will look forward to traveling Defiance Way next week.
Yes,
and see our old buddy, good friend
Jerry
Beauty, AD over there. Beautiful facility they have at Defiance. If people have not had a chance to see their gymnasium and the facility that they have over there, again, you'll have to go online and, limited tickets available.
Maybe more people will be allowed to go because of the capacity of the place.
It's a larger facility. And the number of tickets that they make available for each school is dependent upon that. So I would say, check out and see what the codes are that you can go to the OHSAA website and see how many tickets you can get. If you can't make it over, then again, we'll hopefully be able to work things out with Jerry over there to be able to bring you live stream coverage here on Hicksville Community Television. I don't think we'll have any problems.
Tony just threw a piece of the net down to his daughter.
Yeah. There he goes. So it's a great feeling, and again, the Aces are sectional champions here tonight. Nobody can take that away from them.
And it's been a while.
They'll advance to the district. It's been the first time. Yeah, it's been a long time. Last time, to be honest, Jim, last time they surprised us, and they went all the way to the regional semifinals.
Yes.
So who knows? That's why they play the games.
That's right.
You never know.
Right.
Like I said, you have to wonder, would this game maybe have been a little bit different had Cooper Smith not twisted his ankle?
Yeah, really.
So
Cooper Smith getting hurt didn't help the Holgate offense.
Yep. So
or defense mostly.
We'll move over as they get ready to take the team photos. So, like I said, you never know what's going to happen in 32 minutes on the hardwood.
Yeah, these basketball teams they're kids, and you never know what a kid's going to do, from one second to another. So way it is.
Anyhow, with that, as they take the pictures and bask in the glory, we're going to wrap things up for our live stream broadcast here tonight. We do want to thank you so very much for joining us. Again, a thanks to Mr. Haught and Overmeyer, the athletic directors here at Hicksville and Hicksville Athletic Department. Thanks also to Mr. Jack Schock providing us with the stat sheet. We thank the underwriters for our tournament coverage, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships here in Hicksville, Ohio, and online at jimschmidtauto.com, and also the Hicksville Athletic Boosters. I want to thank them so very much, and thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the live stream coverage here on HIX-TV. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. Once again, final score in Division 4 sectional final basketball action. It's the Hicksville Aces defeating the Holgate Tigers 44-30. For Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play. And Chris Warner sort of running the camera off and on
when
it was convenient to him tonight. Let's hang on just for a second before we say goodnight. Let's see if Christopher can pull us up a final score. for the Toledo Christian game. We'll hold out here for a little bit.
Kill some time, get some talk. I'd like to thank all the fans for showing up and the support that they've been giving the team this year because of the tough situation it's been. Kids having to, follow special rules and everything.
And it has been tough for some families because some families are large enough, not everybody can come.
Right.
And, so that's why we're so glad to be able to have the opportunity to live stream so many of the games because that way both people here locally that are not, but even beyond that, we're hoping to be able to do it again next year, Jim, even without COVID, hopefully, because we've received so many nice comments from people who are watching these live streams from literally all around the world. I mean, we had a young man who was stationed in Germany that emailed us thanking us to watch his little brother play.
Really?
And so stuff like that. So
it's great. It's great.
Huh? In Toledo, wasn't it? Well, didn't you have it? 67-45 Toledo Christian. All right. So it will definitely be Toledo Christian. So with that, we're going to wrap it up, and we will talk to you next week from Defiance High School. And once again, for Jim Seiler on the play-by-play and Chris Warner on the iPad Pro camera, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing you a good night and good sports.